I'll probably be a zookeeper or a teacher.
I know how to add and subtract.
I like community partnership school because it's fun and we do fun things with our teachers.
I think I want to be a coach or an architect or an artist. I think I could be all those things one day.
The partnership school idea came out of the fact that we've struggled to bring racial diversity in particular to Germantown Academy of Fort Washington. So in the 1990s we started a very public program to increase diversity here. Did a lot of interviews and presentations in the greater Philadelphia community and found how hungry all these parents are for a good school opportunity for their kids and how few there actually are. And the first thought I had was, let's take it back to Germantown. And it had a nice ring to it. Germantown Academy returns to Germantown. But when we looked, we found that there were, lots of nice schools in Germantown. And so we weren't really needed there. And that's what started us really on a larger search for the right location and led to a bigger vision of exactly what the partnership school could become.
We were lucky enough, after looking around a lot, to find the Honickman Learning Center, which was built as an aftercare program, and it was empty all day. And that was really how we could afford this program, or afford to do this, because the building is beautiful, it has all the facilities, and it was empty in the morning. And we talked to Project Home. They were interested in having the building used. They were also interested in educating the kids from this neighborhood and in giving these children a chance to have the best that education can offer. And here we are.
Wow! Pop that side. Wow! And shut the door. And he went up and then went down.
She run and run. I can do this. There's a wolf behind this rock.
Part of our mission is providing regular everyday people who live in the inner city, for the most part, with a quality education. And we start with the youngest learners, early childhood and elementary education. Because when we provide them with a strong foundation, then they have, those children and their parents and guardians have broadened options. Not just in terms of the schools that they can go to, but just in terms of the outlook on life and what can be. That's what a good education provides. What makes us unique from most independent schools is that we're in a low-income neighborhood. Most independent schools charge tuition and so forth. So, the folks who can afford to go are the folks who usually go. Even though it's $15,000 per child to come here, all of our families receive substantial financial aid packages. Some families pay, around $200-300. And, that's not a lot for many folks, but that's what they can afford. So we follow a sliding scale. So we're very, very unique in the independent school landscape.
I want you to think of something. Think about this, okay? When you wiggled your fingers and toes, or if you were to clap when we were clapping, or if you were to push them up, push your hands up to the ceiling, okay? You have control of that decision, of your body parts, okay? Helping someone, okay, saying kind words, going to someone when they're in need. That's an example of self-control. That's a big word, self-control. Deciding to use my body parts for good in a responsible way. Can you say self-control?
Self-control!
for my daughter to be above average, to be in the top 10%, because what Community Partnership School offers is above the average. I love the size of the classes, which is a maximum of 12 students. I love the one-on-one communications, the ability to reach out and speak with, the teachers or the staff personally, and the interaction that I have with the parents. I really like that. My daughter loves it. I have definitely seen the growth and development since she's been here.
Independent schools serve only 1% of the kids in this country, so it's a very elite education in the sense of student ability and potential discipline and ambition.
We've taken some of the same ideas and the same topics, that are taught at Germantown Academy, but we try to personalize it and challenge each child in their own way to go as far as they can go. Always with an eye on how can we take this further? How can I challenge this child who already has a skill set? How can I make this more exciting and more challenging and engaging?
I think it has worked out very well so far. We are going to be growing a grade a year, and with the additional children are going to come additional challenges. But I think that as people come to see this program and see how unique and cutting edge it is, and how well our children are doing, we really are making a difference. And as you see, our kids are happy. They love to be here. They want to come to school. And what more could you ask for?
We're in our second year. We're well on the way toward raising enough for next year's operating budget. We're trying to purchase a building now, and we're well on our way towards making that happen. We're going to grow to 5th grade. Our students are going to go to academically rigorous middle schools and be well positioned for college and healthy lives beyond. I have no doubt about that. Because I know that we have the infrastructure in place to make it so.
I love